To see the flag rising at Journeyman, you have to be at the square at dawn. China is hosting its first Olympics. Many Chinese want to have a snapshot as a personal memory of the big event. It's the 8th of August. In the home of the Sun family, the TV is running warm as China is engulfed in the very last preparations for the Beijing Olympics. Grandmother Jiang Zewen is celebrating her 67th birthday at the very same day as the opening ceremony. She met her husband when they were working for the same work unit in the 1960s. She fell for him because he was among the most active members of the unit's sports team. Life in Beijing today hardly resembles the city the couple grew up in.
这变化非常大，因为我是从小在北京长大的，所以眼看着北京变化非常非常大，尤其是这个房子、桥建设，这北京的建设是飞速的。还有哪方面呢？
你还觉得哪方面变化？
那是环境，过去环境的污染很大哈，现在很注意这个环境。
Beijing's cityscape has been transformed and the streets are decorated for the Olympics. Since China was awarded the Games in 2001, they have counted the days, hours and seconds for the Games to begin. Already in 1908, a Chinese newspaper wrote, "Imagine if we one day can host the Olympic Games."
我感觉中国嘛，中国很棒，中国是一个大国家。总之，我感觉我作为中国人非常骄傲，非常自豪。
Only hours remain before the dream of a century will become reality. The Sun family has decided to make the opening day for the Olympics a day they will remember and are celebrating with a meal at a good restaurant.
8月8号，08年又是初8，阴历中国的阴历初8，又是我生日，所以我格外的高兴。Very happy.
Three generations toast to a middle-class life which just a few decades ago would seem unreal. In the 1960s and 70s, families in Beijing ate small portions of meat, perhaps only once a week. 12-year-old Sun Hai-ming, the only son and grandson, eats as he likes every day. The Olympics, the family agrees, will show how far China has come. Beijing, they say, has developed 10 years a year since the city was awarded the Games.
对于新北京而言，对于我，也就意味着比那个还是像城市更大呀、更伟丽，而且主要就是让外国人更多的了解了北京，知道了北京变成了一个大都市，能展示中国的一些新的风范。
首先是 subway 地铁。比如说我们开车哈，现在因为北京分单双号，然后因为双号什么的，我们就要是改那个公共交通，也没有觉得什么不方便的地方。我现在每天就是坐地铁上下班，也觉得很好，而且是车厢也很好，有空调啊什么的，就是觉得你还是就是那个身边的东西还是发生了变化，还有是城市绿化。
Beijing has spent $16 billion on new transport systems and other measures to improve the city's environment.
destination is Beijing. Please get ready for your arrival.
The Olympic venues are constructed according to the Chinese principles of feng shui, wind and water. The Olympic Park runs along a north-south axis to establish eternal stability. 多少钱？1500。Outside the city, the authorities are using quite different measures to assure stability. Already weeks before the games begun, the government had placed a three-layer circle of security made up of 100 checkposts in and outside Beijing. They are especially looking for explosives that can be used for terror activities.
对，有没有那个可疑的液体之类的？
The extraordinary security measures and the many thousand extra police and soldiers moved to Beijing are not only stopping possible terrorists, they also make the lives of ordinary people outside the capital more difficult. The peach farm at Zhaojiangfe has had to halve the price of his harvest. The reason is that the new environmental regulations prohibit him from using his van to transport his fruit to Beijing. When we have spent less than 6 minutes at the farm, township authorities turn up. Zhao Changfe does not wish to tell his story any longer. The men do not identify themselves. But as we leave, they pursue us in their car all the way back to a checkpoint at the city border. Back in another small town outside Beijing, villagers confirm the problems that the farmers are facing because of the Olympics. Liu Chongfeng and her family normally make 60,000 yuan a year from farming. This year, they will make around 10,000. They cannot transport their goods to Beijing.
不能，为什么呢？我那因为没有通行证，排污不达标。这是农用车不是？现在农用车不让进京不是？
Normally it would take a day to sell this load of watermelons. Now it takes at least 3 days and at half the price.
不白忙，为奥运了你还白忙啥呀？这啥也没国家这事儿大呀，是不是？个人这是小事儿，国家这事儿大呀，对不对呀？我感觉是国家事儿大，个人这损失点不算啥，无所谓。
The motor expressway back to Beijing is empty. A rare sight in a country in rapid economic growth. In Beijing, the newspapers are not reporting on the conditions outside the city. The evening papers being fixed to the board are following the official line of Olympic success and festivity.
乘客您好，欢迎乘坐上海出租汽车64339659，祝您旅途愉快。Hello passenger, welcome to Shanghai. We will provide service for you with all my heart. Wish you have a pleasant journey.
There are venues for debate outside the machinery of state censorship. In the new art districts in China's larger cities, the government has allowed more space for creativity and for the criticism of past and present that follows. In Shanghai, we meet Isaac Mao, co-founder of the network Social Brain Foundation and one of China's most prominent bloggers. In the official media, it is impossible to criticize the Olympics, says China's new Mao.
It's totally impossible because people I know, from those media, they were ordered very strictly that they will be seriously punished if they publish any news or commentaries about the negative part of this game. So the mainstream media can do nothing here to report the different opinions.
In the sphere of China's 20 million or more dedicated bloggers, the situation is quite different.
This guy, he used a very nasty headline, "Fuck you Beijing," and and "Fuck you Olympics," you know, because using the full power of this country just for an Olympic game, you know, is so ridiculous. Not all the people they are dissident before they want to criticize Olympics, but most of the bloggers criticizing the Olympics just because their daily life were affected. Like they cannot deliver some stuff. It's not just in Beijing, it's everywhere. You know? So you cannot make the real business. You cannot make normal life.
In Pingfang village in the outskirts of Beijing, many people are idle during the Olympic weeks.
现在反正就等着奥运会完了再开工吧，就等着奥运会，等着奥运会开完了。奥运会之前我们做了一个那个国际卫理中心啊，我们也参加施工了，还有鸟巢，还有那个就是那个现在水立方那边我们都干了。
Most people in this urban village are migrant workers. Now they have no work. All construction work has been stopped until the end of September.
因为像我们这个工种呢，就是说奥运会期间如果要开工的话，噪音太大了。对于补偿来说呢，因为毕竟我们不是国家正式的工人，因为现在中国还谈不上跟农民工所能达到什么补偿，这么一说。
It is the evening of the 8th of August. China's moment of international prestige is just minutes away. The Sun family have taken their grandparents home. The two youngest generations will watch the opening in a public park.
北京第29届奥林匹克运动会开幕。
就感觉中国100年的愿望终于在今天实现了，
觉得很自豪。作为一个中国人，感觉很自豪。
垒球世界冠军，并且实现了女排项目世界杯、世锦赛、奥运会的3连冠。女排的。
For China, the Games have a lot to do with the medal contest, to be the most winning nation in the first Olympics at home. The first to win a gold for China in these Games were a 48-kilo heavy girl from South China. In these sugarcane fields in South China, Chen Xieshao's talent was observed the first time.
因為佢好細嘅時候就有啲力嘅，因為佢喺8歲多啲就拉300斤嘅甘蔗嘅，300斤重嘅時候就可以拉300斤嘅甘蔗嘅。當時我哋就放一把呢個大平板車，再將甘蔗悠上去，咁悠咗上去之後咧，佢就逐咁拉，座頭拉，好似一隻馬車咁座頭拉。
The same year that the 8-year-old girl pulled a heavy load of sugarcane, she was discovered by talent scouts and chosen to attend sports school. The gold medalist's sister-in-law and her little niece are looking after the flowers and greetings that are being sent to their home. The recognition given the family did not come without sacrifice or by accident. From her very first day at sports school, the 8-year-old girl was specialized to become a weightlifter.
當時我哋唔知，只不過係知道佢係舉重，就唔知道佢係點樣。即係反正我哋嗰陣當時係一個農村人，即係有人送咗佢睇下，我係覺得好開心嘅。唔知道係點樣嘅項目，我都唔知。
Their daughter's gold has made the parents the most sought-after people in the village. Everybody is stopping by for a chat. But the girl they are talking about, Lin Jianhui's daughter, has almost not been in the village since she was small. At the beginning, she was home every second weekend. From the age of 12, it was months between each visit.
當時我啲唔係，我當時我啲唔知道係一回事，反正即係呢個係教練選到佢，我就送過去。我係冇嘅，但係我係佢阿媽唔係好捨得。
佢細個一個佢床起吧，我瞓一杯床咁咪特別蝕你喎，咁咪唔捨得啦。咁咪嗰陣係去張國強捨得㗎啦嗰陣。
After Chen Qiesha had won China's first gold in the first Olympics at home, she called her parents. In the only conversation they've had since her victory, they spoke 4 to 5 minutes.
佢問我爸爸你高唔高？我話高嘅。佢話你叻，你話我叻唔叻女咧？我話叻女。我話我生個好叻嘅女。佢話我係咪好叻你爸爸？我話係。當時係通咗係大約係3分鐘嘅5分鐘到啦。
The only pictures they can see of their child are those in the newspaper. Chinese television came and asked for all their family photos for a program about the gold winner. The golden girl herself is not likely to return home soon, and it has been a while since they saw her the last time.
係喺06年4月份，佢喺呢個福建攞咗全國冠軍賽翻嚟。
As we are in the village, the postman arrives with a letter. It turns out to be a congratulation letter from the People's Liberation Army's Sports College, Chen Qiesha's sports school.
現在你為現代中國運動員向上勇攀高峰，大隊黨要求81隊全體成員，尤其參賽運動員，以陳雪紅志為榜樣，牢記重託，克服困難，嚴守紀律，頑強拼搏。在今後為中國代表團取得優異嘅成績，以實際行動為祖國爭光，為奧運添彩，為軍旗爭輝。呢個金牌，咁啊梗係靠佢嘅努力啦，同埋國家培養，我哋都感到好光榮。對我哋一個屋企嚟講，就都感覺得好自豪。我覺得我哋呢次喺我哋中國係8年一次，真係最盛大嘅盛會嚟嘅，我覺得好高興好光榮咯。我梗係最希望我自己個女能夠呢次係入圍參選咗，最高興係等佢為祖國。為8隊同埋廣東省爭光攞到呢面金牌，最高興咧。